still outside my house for 45 minutes after we've said goodnight, we ain't together no more. I show up at the club looking for you in a house coat and bunny slippers at 2 o'clock in the morning. We ain't supposed to be together no more.
Yeah, I mean, people stay for whatever reason they stay for, you know.
We together every day, and all of a sudden you tell me you're going to hang out with your girlfriends, and I'm like, for real? Why? Well, we ain't been out in a long time, and it's like, I just ain't my girl want to hang out. For real? I mean, I understand what you're saying, but why?
Yeah, you know what? I want to switch gears on that on this for a second.
Go ahead.
Okay. Relationships. When you get in a relationship, a relationship in general, when you start, when do you give up or when do you slack off hanging with your friends to switch that off to hanging with your mate? Am I explaining that? Am I asking the question clearly? Okay, me and my girlfriends.
Yep.
We went on a cruise.
Yes.
We hang out from time to time.
Okay.
I get into a relationship with you.
Yep.
We start getting heavy.
All right.
When do I stop being friends, doing the things I used to do with them because of you? And or do I do that?
Okay. I'm going to say this. I think you need to stop with your girlfriends when you become married. My whole thing is this. You're my wife. I'm your husband. We are husband and wife, and we're also friends. So, if I can't come, you don't need to go. If you can't come, there's no need for me to go. Just that simple. And I'm going to keep on the same gears, but we're going to take it up a notch. I don't think married women need to stay with their single girlfriends.
Hanging out,
talking to on the phone, none of that. You know why? Because single girlfriends, y'all haters. Y'all straight haters. Just that simple. Y'all can't stand to see your girlfriend married. And I don't give a damn. That sisterhood bullshit, I done heard it and I done seen it. Y'all want that woman to be upset. You want that woman to be by herself so y'all can have somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Y'all can have something to talk
This the thing. I want you to do good, just not better than me.
Thank you. That's why that whole marriage thing, I'm telling you, your girlfriends be at the wedding, and I'm saying that woman getting married, you know what she really saying to y'all young ladies? That's right, bitch, y'all still single, and this man want me for life.
I don't say that. And I got a few female friends
that are still single.
Who are still single, and I consider them completely and totally dear, honest, true friends.
How do you know?
Now, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's been said or being said about me being married. Mm-hmm. That's not my concern.
Okay.
My concern about what people think about me is never my concern, because that's their issue, not mine. But I sincerely believe, or want to believe, that they are sincere in in me being happy. However, I don't know that.
See, you never know a person's trueness until
they're faced with
until they're faced with straight honesty. Because I mean, for real, I have associates. I don't have friends. Mm-hmm. My brother. I think I would call my brother my best friend. Mm-hmm. We've got it closer throughout. Since we both dealt with since we've grown up, right? Mm-hmm. And I would call my brother my best friend, and that's pretty much it. I have associates. I have people that I talk to sometimes, rarely. It's like a friend, I believe, is someone who's going to call just to see a checkup on you, mm-hmm. going to show you support, and when they feel as though you're wrong, they're going to check you.
I got that.
Straight up.
And also, I also feel that, okay, you consider your brother your best friend.
Yep.
Okay. I still wouldn't, and I know that there are things that you would talk to your brother about, but I know that you would never talk to him about your person. Do you see what I'm saying? Like the things you and I go through.
Oh,
so,
no.
yeah. Yeah.
That's a whole different
right,
story.
and that's how I am. Like, I have female friends who I'm really, really close with, but I don't talk about what goes on with you and I. They ask how you're doing.
Yeah.
They know you're my husband. They say, hey, and I wish y'all well and things like that. But they don't ask me about our personal life, and I don't offer that information about our personal life.
I'm the same way. Not too many men. We are a little different when it comes to situations in the home.
Okay.
Men.
I get that.
What we do, we may talk about what's going on in our household, but we don't dig deep into it. Especially if it's a sexual situation.
Right.
If we ain't get done from our wife, we'll say that. But if we got a problem pertaining to erectile dysfunction or whatever, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna keep that on the low level.
Okay.
If we think our wife is cheating on us, we'll talk about it. Because we want some understanding. Am I jumping to conclusions? But if we got some bona fide evidence, some may say it, some may not. But women,
we talk about everything.
And it's like your business is put out there.
Yeah.
Regardless. And it's like, that's what I'm talking about. When it comes to a friend, are you really being a true friend? When I'm telling you something in confidence, yet you're going to tell somebody else what I just told you not to tell nobody else.
No, that's called playing both sides.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of relationships don't make it. I am fortunate to have the kind of woman I do have that I consider her my best friend. That's why I don't see myself. I mean, if I'm going to the movie, guess what I'm going with? My lady. I'm going out to dinner, my lady. If I'm going to play top golf, I'm going with my lady, man. 9 times out of 10. If not my lady, I'm going to go with my son. Me and my brother, we would talk on the phone more. We may hook up from time to time. But like I said, I believe if I need something, I go to my family before I go to anybody outside the family. Yeah. But when it comes to a marriage, having friendship still or whatever with other people, I mean, I don't see the need for it.
Right. I understand. And my husband brings up the example of Ray, the movie Ray.
Okay.
When he goes, going on
you want to talk, cheating. Yeah, let's talk about that. Ray told his wife B, "Why don't you come on the road with me?"
She was pregnant. She was like, "No,
why look like going on the road? I mean, for real. No, see, if you went on the road, because he went on the road, he wouldn't have cheated.
Now, let me tell you how I accept that as a woman. I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. And the reason why I say I understand is because I also know that men are the weaker being.
We need help.
Yeah, men are the weaker being. I'm not saying it's not hard. It's hard for a woman, that is different from a woman cheating or having the desire to cheat. But I really believe that women have the tendency to prevent it much easier than a man does.
If I know my wife's in the building, I'm not going to be likely. I'm not likely to sit around here and get numbers and stuff like that from other females. And on top of that, that's going to keep me straight on the straight and narrow. Now, call me a weak man, call me what you want, but trust and believe, you're not calling me a cheater because I got my wife.
And I understand that. I totally understand that.
And what's
that's like if you're a recovering addict, why would you go to the liquor store? Or why would you go to a crack house?
Yeah.
If the temptation is there's something that you've been fighting with for a while, and you finally get away from it, why would you tempt yourself to go back just to see if you would stand?
And see, this is what I don't understand about some women. When you come out of the mouth and say these things, I'm letting it be known, men are weaker when it comes to other females. We're weak as hell. So if I'm going on a trip, guess what's going with me? My woman. I'm not sitting here going by myself. No.
And the other way around.
No, sir. No need for me. Nobody. That's all right. Y'all go ahead and go. Can my wife come? Then I'm not going.
Right.
I'm sorry.
And I think that's pretty admirable because I just do. I mean,
I'm sorry.
That shows that you're determined to keep it where it is.
Damn right.
You know.
I want my marriage to last. And I'm trying to tell you, I know I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm looking to cheat. I'm not sitting here saying I'm looking to be unfaithful. But damn it, if I got my insurance policy with me, if I got my protection with me, and I don't mean condoms, I mean my wife. That's right. Card blocker.
And you're less likely.
I'm less likely to be out there to handle my
Yeah.
business. I'm more so, she can say, hey, we went out to Miami and them hoes was out there like a mug. And guess who went home with me? My husband. And we came home together, my husband. I ain't got no outside kids. No, because I have my husband. So I don't understand why that could make me out to be, well, girl, he a cheater. He a cheater. No.
That means he wants to.
Yeah.
And he only holding on to you so that he don't. Okay.
No, I'm holding on to her because she's my life preserver.
Her.
See, and I'm being so honest, that's my life preserver. Yes, indeed. Because without her, I know I would drown. And I'm being so honest.
Thank you, baby.
That's right. I thank God for the pity you have shown me. Because I am not a sanctified man. I'm trying to tell you. I am working every single day just to be a good man. Hell, to be sanctified? Shit. You know how much work you gotta do?
I appreciate the work that you do.
And I'm just being honest, man. That's why a lot of people don't choose the righteous path, because it's too damn hard. You know? And everybody going on Derrick Jaxn. I'm gonna be honest. I know why you're going on him, man, because honestly, he put himself out there to be better than. That's the only reason why we calling you out.
And like this YouTuber I saw, and I have to agree with him when he said, I'm having a hard time finding a victim in that situation.
Yeah.
Because this is something that happened in the past, and clearly, you know what?
Because I can't come out of my mouth and say that she's not a victim. If I can sit here and say that a woman in an abusive relationship didn't realize the signs and she doesn't leave.
Right.
So
but the thing is, she knew it happened.
Yeah.
She chose
to stay,
to forgive him, and to stay. So we can't be mad at her choice for her marriage.
But it's easy to do. It's easy to point fingers.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
That's
but I mean, looking at the other side of it.
Yes. I'm like this. Derrick Jaxn, man, he did his thing or whatever. The problem is he's not being reprimanded because he cheated. He's being reprimanded because he made it out to be that he does not cheat.
Right.
He making it seem as if I am above every man in this world, baby. I am the one. I don't do no wrong.
Right.
You get with me, baby. You better do Jesus.
Right. And and that's why I'm saying, that's why I agree with the guy where I don't find him a victim at all. And I don't find her to be a victim because this is something she knew and chose to deal with.
Yeah.
If she chose to, if it kept going, and she was in this turmoil and distress and stuff like that, she might be the victim. But I don't think it is what it is. I think that who he portrays to be versus what she came on camera looking like.
Oh, see, that right there.
That sealed it.
That bothered me. That lets me know the kind of woman he has.
And I'm guessing the thing is, no woman who's ever seen this video, or no guy who's ever seen this video, has ever either been that woman who just had that kind of day, or a man being with a woman that's had that kind of day.
Yeah.
Why the fuck I'm gonna get glammed up? And I get it, I understand it, but when you come in front of the camera, there are just some, some etiquette you follow. But if she didn't want to, okay.
But see, then again, maybe she's the type of woman that has low self-esteem.
Might be.
And he knows it.
Might be, and
so
that could
that's
be
why
the reason.
That's why she ain't leaving.
And that's why she's not the victim.
And that's how come, even to the point on top of her coming on video, how she looked. That's probably her all the time.
Yeah.
Majority of the time.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't believe in herself.
Maybe that's probably why, like I said, when I heard him speak the few videos I'd seen, I didn't know he was married until I found out on Facebook that he had a kid.
Yeah, but that's
my wife just had a baby. What? You're married? Yeah. Oh, well, good for you.
It was funny. There's a lot of memes going out there that man was doing a video after he just left the broad house.
He was sitting right outside her house.
Hey,
what you gonna do? Get it all out before you go home.
Man, we cold as a mug, man. I ain't gonna sit in front, dog. We cold as shit. The stuff we do, and it's like, I never really realized how cold a man can be and the stuff that I have done until I sat back and did some reflection.
I feel you.
Man, I am cold as shit. I really was, man. And it's like when you see other men do stuff to females, you like, damn,
You
dog.
start to see it as a mirror.
Say, slam. Oh, nah. I mean, I used to have a situation where I could be with a female and I can come home. I stop at the gas station and I get gas and I waste gas on me.
Wow.
So when I get home, you better take a shower. Oh my God, you stink. Gotcha.
Dave Chappelle, gotcha.
You better bet it, buddy. Let me take a shower. I'm gonna be right back. I know someone.
That's sad.
One dude was so cold and so drunk that he told me, hey, Monday I was coming home after I'd been with another female. I went to the bathroom when I got home and the condom was still on my dick. He said I took it off and I thought I put it in the toilet, but I put it in the trash. And my wife mailed it to my job.
That's ew.
Ooh, it is no denying. And it's so sad that we are so cold. Really.
I'm not gonna say it's all men who are cold, because they gotta cheat with somebody.
Oh my God. It's women that cheat with men that are married. Y'all funny. And I'm
funny.
serious. Y'all funny. It's like y'all want to talk to me about why you cheating on your wife. Bitch, why you with me?
Okay? Now give me some blanket.
I mean, damn, why you with me? You do know I'm married. And when I ask them, well, maybe you can fix your relationship. Well, why don't you leave? How about that? Let's start with that. You tell me good night and tell me never see you again.
And stop hanging outside my house.
For 45 minutes. Get the hell out of here. Don't try to sit here and try to point fingers at me. And that's right. We can talk about it. You know why? That's right. I cheated with my wife now. Yes, I did. And guess what? Hey.
Here we are.
Here we are.
And they'll be, well, how you know if he cheated to get you? How you know he not gonna cheat on you? I don't know.
Hey.
How do he know I'm not gonna cheat on him?
What?
He don't know.
Hey.
We don't know anything until it happens.
You know what I'm doing? I'm rolling the dice, dog. I'm hoping karma is not coming back on me with this woman right here. But you know, I can say this, though. If it does happen, and I'm being so honest, I can say this. At least I've had an opportunity to be happy and in love.
For real.
That's the real talk.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean, I've been, in my previous marriage, I was cheated on. And I stayed for 10 years. We were married on paper for 10 years. And I knew that there were other women. But I had my children, and my children filled that void.
Yeah. We find it. And you know, I wasn't happy in my first marriage. Hell no. And she still mad at me today, and I ain't let her know. It was my fault. 75% of it. You got your shit too now. Let's be real. But I'm saying all this to bring this to, we're gonna close it out with this. Relationships are hard work.
Lots of work.
Don't get in it if you ain't ready to put the work in.
It is constant. It is 24/7 work. It's like being a parent.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the answers, and I'm not gonna claim to have the answers to solve all the relationships problems. No, what may work for me may not work for you.
We doing it as we go.
Hey, it's. I mean, I can write a book about it, but don't mean the book that I'm writing is gonna help you.
And
Derek Jackson wrote a book.
One thing we know, one thing we found out, and we're finding out every day, and we're living on, is we both want this.
Yes.
We both want to try. We both want different from what we had in our previous relationships.
Definitely.
And we know what to look for. We know what we want.
Yes. And also, not saying that age is important, but maturity is.
Definitely.
That's real talk.
Definitely. Because there are some that are older who
Yes.
still have not
Yeah.
matured yet.
If I'm telling you, you want a sign of maturity in a man? When that dude starts to prepare for the future and he has you in mind,
Yeah.
that's what you know maturity is.
Yeah.
When he says, man, if I hit the lottery, man, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. He does not have you in mind. When my paycheck comes to our account.
Yeah.
There is no separate accounts.
There are no separate accounts.
My name is on every last account. There's no separate accounts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm still working on this by saying mine. I have to start saying ours. And I'm working on that. I'm a work in progress.
We both are. And that's
Yeah.
because for so long, even in previous relationships, it's been separate.
Yeah.
Everything has been separate.
Mm-hmm.
But you come to a point, like we said, not only with age, but with maturity.
Yeah.
And you realize what's important.
Yeah. Just like in a household, kids come to her for approval. They bypass me. Oh, don't worry about his ass. I'm like, Mom! So, and we're working on that. And like I said, I still come out of the Bible say mine, mine, mine. I got to start saying ours. So that's pretty much our time, people.
We thank you for yours.
Yes. So, once again, I am Mun.
And I am Ray.
This is the Mun Ray channel. And please like, subscribe, and let's keep banging.
Keep banging, baby.
All right.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.